They're 6-3 down right now. It's Vitality 6, ENCE 3. They're on the CT side of Vertigo. But we'll keep you updated with that one. Make sure you have it on a secondary stream, and we'll see whether we can see Vitality make their way through. That's a 2-1 game, just to note there. So the ENCE won't be going home, but they'd be down into that very much last chance bracket. Here we go then. Thank you for bearing with us. We have got OG versus GamerLegion here on the secondary stream. The pick of OG now, looking to avoid tournament elimination. Has to win this map to stand a chance of taking us to the third, which is Vertigo as well, I believe.
Yes, it will be. To decide if we can get OG fired up for this one. Let's see. Winning the pistol is always a good way to get the team a little bit frisky. So Volt, he's hearing it, flashed in for a bit of a fight there, and it's a good headshot. Volt absolutely connecting with the skulls on the other side before he's finally blown up, but Snacks edge of the smoke is where you always find him, and he's gonna get 2 quick kills, just leaving Keto alone. No teammates left, no bomb plant being allowed for. So very, very good defense put up there, especially by Volt with those first 2 shots.
Yeah, very precise. Well done to Volt. Nailed it. Denies the plant. Enables Snacks to get a couple of kills, as you said, just on the edge of that smoke as well. And you would assume it has to be the full eco now. OG with no plant don't really have much to bring to the table. Have a look at the replay. Very calm from Volt there. He was very confident on overpass. Sometimes to his demise was going down quite early on in the CT side, but they won pretty much all of those rounds, so it's absolutely fine. As mentioned, it's the eco, and we're going from a Palace rush here. 1 flash over the top. Hope for the best. It's a good flash. And Volt is letting them out for now, but he'll take 2 down with him before they can get the bomb planted. And it looks well, I can't even finish the sentence out. This is over.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened there.
I mean, once you start shooting people mid-air as they're jumping out, it's generally a sign that things are working pretty well. It's a really quick round. OG said, let's just get rid of it. We know we're not going to do much. We'll try and get the bomb plant if we can, but not being allowed for, so we will cruise straight into the 3rd round, where AKs are getting picked up, except for Fiku is going to dip down and pick up the Galil to try and get some extra utility on that side. That's probably a good sacrifice to be making. Smoke into the window. Lands. We do see people miss it every once in a while. It's always quite interesting what happens when you start to fail those smokes. Echo trying to disperse just the edge of the smoke, which you could have been seeing someone there, but looks like mid-control is there for the taking for OG. They're going to at least be able to pick that up.
They absolutely are. Will it be enough, though? They've got top of middle into their remit. Need a little bit further in terms of the control itself. But you can see, speaking of which, Volt's actually deep down in the A ramp. It enables a rotation over towards B Anders. And he'd be right in thinking, so this is actually kind of alarming for OG. It's very telegraphed what they're up to. They're going for a B split, and Volt's already confirmed that. They've got 3 CTs ready and waiting this side of the map, and that boosted position, I haven't even seen that in CS2. Could be a kill. Thought at least an opening, but he doesn't get more than 1. This is actually falling apart. I'm not sure why the boosted player wouldn't stay in position and deny that plan.
There's like 10 different things that went wrong with that defense. The fact that he was throwing Molotovs as they were pushing, the fact that could have been a lockout. GamerLegion are going to look back at this round later and think, my God, we could have easily won this one. You're right, it was being telegraphed. They already had 3 people at the bomb side. One of them boosted up. I mean, everything was set up for them.
The boost was lovely as well. I don't think anyone's checking that.
They can still win the round because the bomb is not quite planted. It's out in the open. Smoke here.
That smoke is terrible.
Dear. That's not what you want to see. Yeah,
like,
there's a
it's
chance
enough
to spot
cover, I suppose, but like it's not ideal.
Okay, that kill probably does secure things for MOUZ out here. 10 seconds left. He can run forward and try and get it. He gets a dink here. Pulls out the pistols, looking for the shot against Rigali, but the bullets are not connecting. He's not finding it. HeavyGod takes him down that round. He's a wacky one on many different levels.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The GamerLegion don't win it. Volt gives them all the information they could possibly need. They have 3 players ready and waiting. The timing gets a bit weird with the incendiary, I suppose. Like, he got caught off guard with that boosted player. He was just trying to get the swing in and get a couple. There's an argument to be made if he just holds in the corner. He can deny the plan and maybe win the round. But he went for the glory, looked for the double kill. Doesn't work out. And some way, somehow, OG breached the B bomb site. It's going to leave GamerLegion in a pretty uncomfortable financial position overall. Akor spamming those bullets towards top middle through the smoke. Snacks will join him in the connector, also smoked off. As we wait for any sort of aggressive maneuvers on the CT side, you can see OG tucking themselves in across the map. This is an old classic default now. after finding their first round, looking to destroy the economy of GamerLegion. If they can win this round, it'll set them up for a few in a row.
Smokes going in, top connector towards the window again. It's those mid-control protocols, and that's a very smooth kill for Keto. No hesitation on him as he takes down Isak. 4 versus 5, and this time they're going to turn it into an attack towards the A bomb site. 2 people at the bomb and towards connector. There's no question about it here. Regali picking up a core. Snacks able to get a bit of a freebie there against Keto. Shouldn't make a big difference. It's just the FAMAS here at the A ramp that could maybe slow them down, and he's being, yeah, nicely sandwiched. He's able to get the headshot here. This is a very, very clean round coming out from OG. They won every single fight they're going into there. That's pretty sick.
Key to open things up. Focusing towards that short position just as the smokes went down in the connector. They cleared that position now, took the vision away from window. Just had to hit that shots at that point and deliver on all fronts. Mirage is the weak map for GamerLegion, statistically speaking. And right now they'll be weak overall because there'll just be no resources available. They'll take the tactical timeout to discuss their options, but there's not many of them. It's either all in with pistols or take the full eco of USPs. See which way they're inclined. Looking with that 2-0. Roger would love to take this team to the major as a farewell gesture before he goes to Astralis.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure emotionally he's quite invested into all of this. Tied up game. Very, very important. Yeah, you see them really started to feel a little bit better. Keto getting the troops hyped up behind what's going on. Even if it's early on, just they need to feel that energy. Because again, remember that T side on Overpass, they'd 1 round in total. That's obviously already doing better here, but it has to continue that way.
So, it's the full eco. A couple of Zeus's in the mix, it's about it. We're going for the B bomb side, and is the tightest choke point on the map. Should be fine, don't get me wrong, but always a bit scary. Thankfully, they've got nice protocols sending in that MAC 10 first, and it's going to be no problem at all. No frags, given over, clean finish. OG up 3-2 on the T side now.
Yeah, but you know, a stronger stack there, one good grenade, like there are ways that can go wrong, but you know, it's all in the past now. We're moving on quickly. Eco looking solemn at the early stage. Won't be able to fight for the AWP, so something to be missing there, but I have the M4s out here in round number 6. Regali popping off at the beginning of this game. He's got 5 kills. It's early days, but you know.
Oh, we're attacking B again, Anders. The B split's been working out quite nicely for them. They spotted a potential weakness on this side of the map. And once again, all the information garnered. They've confirmed A is at least clear for now. They can focus their efforts towards the B side of the map. They'll rotate 1 extra player in the same boost. Now let's see if they want to use it in a more traditional manner this time and actually try and deny the plant instead of swinging out for the double kill. That's if they even end up in B. They did send the majority of manpower through the apartments, but down towards the underpass we go. Just going to send Fiku to keep some attention here by the looks of things as they start to coordinate back in towards connectors. Snacks seems to be aware of it. Only 12 bullets in the magazine though.
Yeah, it's not quite reloaded. It could be enough. He's done some significant damage. My God, that's pretty painful actually. Volt, if he can stay alive back here, he can absolutely secure this. Does he realize? Yes, he does. Ricardi goes down. The bomb being planted right out. Oh, he does get the bomb plant off somehow. Nexus needed another strong headshot there. Not going to be allowed for. So just losing 1 player. It is Isak to pick up the triple in this one. Very important round, I think, for GamerLegion here. Stopping the economy on OG. They have quite a lot of money on that T side anyway, but yeah, getting themselves back on board.
Recovering the AK-47s as well.
True.
Means they'll pack a greater punch going forward. Volt would have liked to stay alive there. Arguably should have done. He had the jump on the plant set. Just couldn't quite nail the shots, but not a huge deal with 4 players surviving here. And he's going to tie things up at 3-3 in the second map. Must win for OG. Can't afford to give this one up. Just looking back at their tournament results here so far, managed to take down Preasy 13-9, lost to Apeks 13-5, excl 13-11. Hasn't been the best run for OG. We'll see whether they can bounce back today. Looking at the GamerLegion results, losing to Vitality 13-2. They beat the Hungarian squad of Pera 13-6. And lost to ENCE in an overtime fashion, 16-14, an absolute nail-biter. This was a great job from Snax, so you're right, he did a ton of damage there. Like I said, 12 bullets in the magazine. My God, did he ever put them to work. Got about 200 damage in total. And we'll see it all tied up with the bomb planted and another buy available for OG. Tactical timeout expended. And we'll see whether this A setup is going to pay dividends for them. Smoke down towards window, as usual. Smoke down towards top and middle, making it look like a default, but this looks to be a pounce towards the A side with 4 players outside the bomb site. They've not shown much here. So Volt's had free reign, and he's going to be tested now, Anders.
Yeah, they're smoking off that connector jungle position. Again, just like in the pistol round, he swings out, this time with a lot more force. It's the double kill, quickly flashed in by Kios. 5 versus 3. Fico trying to get it back, and actually he'll find Snax. What a double for Fico to get them back on track here. OG, if they win this round, they're going to break the economy of GamerLegion a lot quicker than I'm sure the Legion would want on the other side here. Kios slowing the game down now, just waiting for anything to happen. Oh, does he see it? Does he see it? He surely does. It's right there for the taking. And
oh, good recovery.
Took a long time. My God, that's scary. HeavyGod not able to see anything on the other side, unfortunately for him. Still going to be Fico answering back. 3 kills. He's on for the ace now.
A sloppy round here from both teams. 2-on-2, 45 seconds. Utility, a massive issue here with no bomb planted. How do they actually get the C4 down? Acor and Isak sticking together at the very least, and it will be advantage now. Fiku just wants to get that bomb planted. That's going to give him his position. They can get closer and closer. They can just nade on top of him.
Yeah, they do have the grenades, but they're not in a... They need to get a little bit further out. There's another headshot. My God, Fiku! He's absolutely surgically made his way for the round. He needs one more, but he can't get it. Acor takes him down.
Damn.
Oh, that was such a sick round for Fiku. Not available to him, unfortunately. One click away, one bullet away from acing his way through the round. And it's taken away.
Yeah, Acor wants to make sure he scavenges every bit of utility. Their money's going to be tight after that one. That was a 5-on-3 in their favor. Volt got 2 fantastic frags. Once again, look at the way he opens things up here. Gets flashed in. Double kill comes through, but then Fiku, you're right, he has a hell of a round here. Kios, a little bit of an awkward moment there for HeavyGod, but Fiku brought it down to the 1 versus 1. Lovely shot there on Isak, but wasn't quite enough. Spray down from Acor. Fiku looks fired up. He knows he's got the hot hand right now.
Yeah, when there's still a huge round for him, right? There's so much damage to the economy on the CT side. You can tell 1,500 is the most that they have on Acor. So even losing it, it's still pretty important here. They can keep it going. Smokes. Flames everywhere inside of the connector, just a bombardment of nades. Look at how many are going down all over the map here, being exchanged. And Regani being allowed to sit on that A ramp, that's so dangerous. The T's get up here, one mistake for Volt and he could be in a lot of trouble. Snax, is he aware? Keto's down there. Oh, but his attention's taken away. He was looking for the player towards the stairs instead.
Good smoke.
That is a really nice smoke. The timing couldn't have been better. Molotov as well.
The murder hole's closed. So even though they've got a player in towards window, they can't really do much with it. As soon as he fires things open, you can see he was isolated, he's trapped. If you shoot the murder hole open, they know exactly where you are. Looking for the rotation. That's by design. The CTs keep that closed so they can focus on the A side.
Absolutely sick. I don't think I've seen that very often, maybe a couple of times, but it's a rare sight. People shoot out that part of the map in the beginning.
Come on, Regali, what have you got for us? Let's see one of those superstar moments here. But yet to see him announce himself on the server in pretty standard game. I want to see one of these high-impact, explosive, combative AWPing moments. He's done well to stay alive here.
Oh, he doesn't know. Isak's right there, and he'll continue to spray. Great work for the Swede. That was, I mean, it was great maneuvering getting into that position. He just had no idea that someone was going to be that close to the ticket booth.
And he clicked his scope, and that was it. That was a death sentence. As soon as he scopes in, the CT can hear you at that range. And he just gets taken down. It was actually a very nice finish there for GamerLegion. Starting to string together a few rounds. There wasn't a plan there as well. It's going to put the money into a bit of a question mark here now for OG. Some of the players hitting some impressive shots, and they're not going down without a fight, but the scoreline, it's 5-3. And just to check in with the A stream as well, I know you're all dying to know. It's 9-6 for Vitality on Vertigo. Okay. So ENCE fighting their way back into it.
Again, I've got to say, this ENCE project is continuing to impress me. Even if playing Vitality right now, I mean, it's going to be hard for anybody, so I still don't expect them to win it, but just the context of that whole squad, it's pretty wild. Fiku continuing, Nexus joining in, it's another headshot with a deagle. Isak, yeah, back off before anything else crazy happens here. Still, the opening's been made. Well, trying to see if he can claim it right back for his team. 3 versus 3. So really good recovery right now. GamerLegion getting the important kills. You can see them escaping from the fight as soon as they realize someone else is there.
There's still a slight possibility if Keto hits this headshot, that was the only chance. With the smoke down, he actually had a good understanding of what the CT maneuver was. Fiku, you can see, he's feeling it. They're dancing with the devil here. Could have gone either way. He looks very good at that deagle, but ultimately GamerLegion win the round, fend off the partial buy, and continue their winning ways here as we get ready for the dying stages of this first half. OG versus GamerLegion just joining us. It kicked off on Overpass, the pick of the Legion of Gamers. They won 13-8 after a very slow start.
Yeah.
They weren't looking themselves. Uncharacteristic on the T side. Very flat defaults. Couldn't really hit their shots, running out of time, saving with 4 players alive, etc., etc. But now, posting 3 in a row here.
I'm really nervous right now. I feel like GamerLegion have got away with some unbelievably close rounds here in the first half. It's kept their economy going. They're just fighting round for round right now. But OG, all they have to lose, if they lose another couple of crucial rounds like this, they could finish at 3 rounds in the first half. And that would just be so devastating. I feel like they deserve more. They've put in so much work into some of these rounds. Look at Fiku at 10 kills. Regali at 6. I suppose the issue is they need a couple of more players to really join them up there.
HeavyGod's gone pretty absent. He's 3 and 6, right? So he's, for me, the superstar of this team.
Yeah.
He's the prospect of the future. He's brought in as a rookie, essentially, and you think you can turn him into an absolute superstar, world-class talent. Acor, speaking of which, already proven himself. Already got a major final under his belt over at Paris. He'll be patrolling shore. Smoke down window. Kios, that's a cheeky position. Levitating on the bench.
Yeah, bringing in Sorcery to play the game. Acor.
Can't get much easier frags than that.
Oh, that's actually the... I was going to say, it's a really awkward position to lose the bomb in.
Oh, good nade. There was a chance. Good idea. Trying to expose the CS2 mechanics against him, but they've now lost the bomb, and they've got to reset the round at that stage and try and come up with a different idea. Acor.
Oh my god.
He might have perfect timing here. Oh, not the perfect shot though, Anders. Fumbles it. And still enables him to get a couple of frags here. Don't think the round's necessarily over. HeavyGod and Regali. Please, boys, I want to see a Regali moment. Yeah. On home soil, Anders. He's gone down.
And unfortunately, HeavyGod, I think, got wall banged down through the side of it as well. So he's just very, very low on health here. Snacks, well done. Negotiating that particular fight. Even if, I mean, Acor probably should have had that kill, but even if he doesn't, it's just very frustrating, I think, for the T side. Now that they're fighting their way forward out of panic more than anything else, like, oh, we're getting pushed, we have to go for it. And a good flash into the middle as well to set up the kill right afterwards anyway. But yeah, no bomb plant. I feel like this actually could be an unbelievably painful map to lose here for OG, not only because, again, they're at the verge of getting eliminated, but also just because of the fact that they've had so much impact in some of these early rounds, but they haven't quite been able to take away the cash. They haven't quite been able to win the rounds that they needed to. Grenade will blow up Keto. Snacks delivering that one. And now they're going to be pushing straight into it. Another HE. Oh, they're running straight into that one. That is so much damage. They still get the kill. Every time anything happens on the side right now, it's Fiku in charge of it. Yeah, he wants to.
Ton of damage here. Should be the round in of itself. They just don't have. The bomb was down and they had some interesting positions and the rifles gathered. You never know. Oh, if you had the HP, Fiku could have done something with that one, but Isak mops them up, and the beginning of the end is starting to be signaled here for OG. Lose this game. If you're just joining us, I'll reiterate the outcome one more time. This is the 1 and 2 bracket. The winner will go 2-2. They'll still have one best of 3 to make it to the major, but they'll also be in the last chance qualifier at the very least.
Yeah.
Lose this one, you're just going home straight up, and you'll finish the group 1 to 3, looking very likely right now. Already a map down. OG only 3 rounds on their T side. Some of them have been very close, but starting to fall flat now. And it's the final round of this first half. They desperately need 4 on the board. Desperate.
Yeah, it's an absolute minimum. Just try and get there. Quite excited because Isak's kind of playing up to the level that I was talking about earlier. He's 14-5 right now, so he's had himself a spectacular beginning to the second map. And I feel like that's not too surprising. In the past, he just has been a really solid player in this lineup. Now up towards the ladder room. Bomb still back in T-spawn is not a problem at all right now. As OG are just struggling for a bit of map control towards the middle, which, to be fair, they've been able to get for a while here. Flick on either side, but no kills coming out as a result. Almost exchanging equal damage, the 2 AWPers there. Bomb been picked up. It's going to be a split towards the bomb site with actually a 3-way split coming out of the palace as well. So we'll see if that's going to be working out. Great start. Volt taken care of. Snacks hiding towards the sandwich. Nobody knows about it yet. No one's checking it. Finally, a couple of shots coming through. He overplayed his hand a little bit there and goes down as a result.
Well, he was going for the big play. And wow, that's not bad. If Aiko wins this, it'll be off the back of 2 no-scopes. Another one connects. Oh my days. He could be onto something quite special here. Still 3 more kills to find, but it was getting a little bit chaotic there towards the end. I respect it from Snack Sanders. Like, sure, he could have picked up 1 kill, but he would have been taken down straight away.
True.
He wanted to see if he could deny the plant, get a couple of kills, and set up the rotations there. So certainly didn't mind that at all. But there it is. The 4th round is at least found for OG. It's not much, but it's something. Still a lot of pressure on the pistol. Keto finishes that one with 3 kills, 10 deaths. He'll be frustrated. He couldn't do more, but he was influential in the first round they won. He got that opener towards short, which led them to get 3 rounds in a row. So yeah, maybe that was enough for his contributions in general. Fiku at the very top end of 11 kills, 9 deaths. For GamerLegion, it's Isak. Great performance, looking red hot with the M4 as Nexus and HeavyGod finally showing up here in the final round. And it will be the 4th on the board. Smiles around though, it's a comfortable spot. We said Acor likes this map. He got 9 kills to his name. Let's get into it, shall we? First round of the second half. Pistol goes without saying. OG need this one. It's going to be 5 players towards B. I don't see any utility handers. I think they're just rushing. Snacks is called. Let's just do 5 players B.
Straight contact.
And take them down.
There are no HEs on the other side, so there's not going to be some big explosion here. I mean, if you lose the first fight here, you might lose everything on the B-bomb side, even in spite of the stack, but it's a good start regardless. HeavyGod as well, and this defense looks like it's going to be holding absolutely fine. Snacks, the only one to get a kill so far on the GamerLegion side. Volt, have to be a bit of a heroic moment for him. 1 versus 3. Looking for it towards the bench is the easiest kill at the moment in terms of health, but he has to stretch quite far out to try and get it, expose himself to a potential swing from the other players. Okay. Changing out the skins a little bit in the middle of it, why not? Okay, more damage.
Possible, Anders.
It is possible. He's got the bomb, he can actually fall back.
If he can just bring this down to a 2-on-1, if he finds a high HP player as well, God help OG, because they'll be in a lot of trouble. 45 seconds, he's trying to force a rotation if possible. They refuse to move there. The footstep suggests he's still here. It's a little bit scary still, though.
There's the jump down. They're going to know, oh, they want to run him down instead of allowing him to maneuver around the angles. There's 1 shot, another one. 1 versus 3, and he's almost got it. Pulls out another clock, the 3rd, and he's trying to find the shot with 20 seconds left. Fiku, he's got to be in a panic behind the bench. It's all on him, and he gets the headshot. He might have saved his team.
That is unreal. Like we said, he had a chance of winning it. He finds the first 2 kills, segregates those fights, and the easiest one of them all, the low HP player of Fiku, takes him down. You can see adrenaline would have been pumping there, Anders. Your heart would have been going 100 miles an hour. Volt at this point is trying to find the bullet that would secure it. Fiku, a sigh of relief there. Fortunately, Volt doesn't even get the plant, so doesn't really make too much of a difference overall. There'll be Eco in the second. Snacks has got an AK.
AK behind the kills. That's how much money he had.
So he drops the AK for Snacks, who gets Kevlar to go with it. And then is hoping it'll be enough to at least get them a bomb plant or maybe a bit more. But this game's back on.
Such a cheeky idea. AK and armor. You look at what's on the other side here, right? It's 2 M4s. The rest, MP9 and 1 from us. So, yeah, if you peek this, if you're Nexus on the other side, you think, I'm going to be fighting Glocks at this range. Well, now they know. The element of surprise is gone, and that's a huge deal. OG are going to be way more vigilant now. They're not going to be peeking into the same kind of angles any longer. So I feel like half the strat's probably all out the window already, just from them knowing. Smoke to buy a little bit of time. Regali is here alone. Nexus is pushing out, but they're really far away on the A-bomb side. If Fiku goes down, it could be a little bit of an issue. He's not going down at all, is he? I can't believe he's playing this well. 16 kills on him so far. Bomb dropped in an awkward position. Snacks, though, still making the AK work somehow. 30 seconds on the clock at a 2 versus 3. Could they at least get a bomb plant here? That would justify the AK, no question. Oh, slipping up a little bit. Not quite landing it.
I don't know why he didn't just fully commit to that. I had to jump up twice on the first jump. Maybe it's a strong enough position to get another kill. I don't think it wins in the round, but it does get them a plant and a couple of frags. So that AK, certainly worth the investment.
Yeah.
OG hold on though. It's Fiku with another strong hold in that B bomb site. Hits the 2 kills required. Snacks does make things a little bit more complicated for them, but as we said, it is OG starting to all the way back into this game. Looking to take us to the 3rd map of Vertigo.
It's still some distance away in spite of the scoreline here. They got to be so careful. The money is not flying off the handle just yet. See, nobody above 2K on the OG side, so before they can get there, that's something that they have to build into. Mac 10 on Snacks. Helmets on everyone on the CT side, that's good news. Definitely limit the potential of the Mac 10 to run anyone down immediately. I want to see OG win this first round here, the first real rifle versus rifle round.
They might not have much to say. It's going to be a B rush again, and it's just straight up sending it. They want to keep testing Fiku. Why would you do it? He's too powerful. He's too strong. He's got himself 2.5 kills. This one has been thrown away. GamerLegion. I don't know why you keep going to the player that's finding 2.5 kills every single round.
I don't even know how he's done that. He lost all the control that you'd normally want. He doesn't get the early kills as they're in the hallway. They're down on the low ground, flanking around him, and still somehow he's able to do all of that work. It's so ridiculous. All right, 3 people pushing out, and they're already out. Oh, isak, good couple of headshots.
Bloody hell.
This round is back on. The swinging wild for them, and now it's a 1 versus 1 HeavyGod. Quick to close the book on Volt. The round is secured, but my God, it's high-octane counter-shot that we're seeing here.
Oh, that is close as you like. I can't believe it even comes down to 1v1. OG thanking their lucky stars, they actually pick it up, and I suppose GamerLegion had no business winning the round. Just it's some pretty underwhelming calls here. The pistol was like 2015 kind of call, like 5 players walking in B. They did well with Vol getting, what, 3-4 kills to even make it possible. This one as well, straight up B rush with a couple of basic smokes, and yeah, they bring it down to 1v1 again, but still, isak made things very uncomfortable for them. They are going to buy once more. They know if they can just win one of these tight rounds, it will completely sabotage the finances of OG, who do have the AWP now. Regali finds the first frag, isak removed.
Yeah, what's become a very standard trick to roll when that smoke right away and just go for the pick, and it works. Exactly as designed. Getting rid of isak at this stage of the game is pretty big news as well. He's 17-10, so yeah, get him out of the round. OG teetering at the edge of economic collapse. Still, it's true, we have to bring it up because if that's how they end up losing the chance for a comeback, it'd be devastating. Again, Fiku alone at the B-bomb site, who can blame them? He's been an absolute superstar for OG on the second map here. Without him, I feel like they're losing.
Yeah, it might already be GG.
Yeah.
He's gone above and beyond for them. Once again, testing Fiku. And they're getting absolutely wrecked for it.
They just can't do it. He was put under pressure. He was fighting towards the catwalk position, and still he has the presence of mind to remember to check the B hallway, gets the instant headshot there, and stays alive. There's a force of nature over that bomb site right now. It might really be, I guess the thing is you don't want to sort of bow down and say, okay, I guess we'll go. So like that feels bad. You want to see if you can't break him, but it's costing you round after round. And this one is way more significant. 4 people alive finally. They get out of this round with at least 3 or 4 people here. It's going to be pretty good.
And no bomb plant, so there has to be some sort of eco coming up next year. Maybe a partial buy with the loss bonus established, but yeah, that's some respite for OG. They should be able to stabilize financially. See, Volt, he's had a few opportunities for some absolutely spectacular clutches, but they're just missing out with 1 kill each and every time. And it's Fiku again. Maybe we should stop challenging him. He's having a barn burner of a performance. The original OG member. He's been there for 2 years. Yeah. He's played at majors with these guys. He was in Rio. He was in Paris.
The OG member of OG.
Exactly.
I don't know how he's done it. Like, I can't believe it. They're not even easy fights that he's winning. That round when they rushed him down, as soon as you lose control, if you're the B anchor and the T's are down on the floor of the bomb site, you're fighting them in the hallway and they're jumping at you. Like, you probably use that fight for like 95% of the time.
As we said, should be partial by territory. Tech 9s, and don't discount them on these rounds. GamerLegion, they seem to be relying on pocket strats sometimes. We'll see whether they've got anything up their sleeve. If they go towards B again and give Fiku another 3K, maybe they deserve to lose Mirage.
Yeah, it started to feel that way. The window for them is kind of closing here. They've run out of money themselves. OG had that last round with 4 people alive, so now that it's changed the composition of this game by quite a bit now. Suddenly, OG could probably afford to lose a round real soon at least, and still put something together. Game is tied up at 8-8, but yeah, I feel confident saying if not for Fiku here, I think OG loses this map. I think there's no chance.
And it looks like this is a guaranteed round for OG. We know GamerLegion, their stats suggest they were going to struggle on Mirage, but things starting to spiral on this T side. There's a frag back in return at the very least, but they're going to get swung on from shore once again. Down to Quito at the A side. He is somewhat alone. If they can get a clean kill on him with the plant down, there's a chance, but I just don't see much to work with here. Grenade is pretty much spot on. Quito's done enough. As long as he got 1 kill, should be crisis averted. That's the frag that's very important now. And yeah, Volt, he gets it. I still don't think they win the round, but there it is. Well handled from Regali. Starting to show some form here. They're going to take the lead after a compromised first half.
Yeah, a couple of avenues through this round where maybe it could have turned out differently. I agree. If they get the kill on Regali, it's a 2v2 in the afterplant. There is a chance. It never really materialized for them. What a strange game this has been. I mean, it's true, we looked at the stats, but it's just that the amount of openings that it felt like it's been manufactured by GamerLegion in the second half, where they could have done something. They had them on the back burner, they had the economy low, they just needed to win, you know, 1 good round, and they never did.
OG running away with the second half. Financially secure, AKs in hand. Acor though, boosted above the smoke in middle, does find the opening kill. Kio's a little bit hot under the collar, in towards the kitchen, cooking up a storm. Now, finally, something to work with here. GamerLegion, there's some mid control. Baiting out some utility here. T-smoke down towards connector. Fiku not planted in the B bomb side this time, a little bit more active. Significant damage towards Regali. As they have come out of the connector here. Quito on high alert.
It feels like they're finally walking away from Fiku, they're saying, but actually, might be hard to do that. He's coming towards them now. Oh, Snacks! If you have to wear a rifle out, he gets the kill. He will anyway. It turns out you can kill Fiku. They've finally done it. HeavyGod, the spray, not connecting for the double there. This has to be around for GamerLegion. There should be nowhere to give it. I actually think for OG as well, to save the rifle, it's not worth it. I don't know why Quito's thinking around. They just don't have that much money in the bank. In spite of some good rounds, you can tell. Regali's got enough to drop for, you know, almost 2 people. It probably will be 2 people. So if Quito saves his as well, they're probably going to be fine. Yeah, and that's what they're electing to do. Huge round for GamerLegion here. Snacks almost giving it away. If he dies to Fiku because he had a Molotov in hand, that would have been too heartbreaking.
GamerLegion, they've got it done. Saving the 2 weapons. Regali,
So
that
much
saves
money.
the AWP. Yeah, that's a really big deal.
If this round had come 2 rounds ago, OG would have been flat saving, and GamerLegion just instantly bounce up to 10 or maybe even 11 rounds.
You can see they're not exactly over the moon with the victory. It's quite subdued over there right now. It's been a rough second half.
Yeah, but I mean, it feels... I was really confused about this game because the truth is, if GamerLegion win this next round, then OG are really screwed. Like, they're really in a bad position.
They should have a nice buy here,
Yeah.
considering the Regali cash. He had about, what, 7k residual? So yeah, M4s across the board. This is the very important one. That loss bonus not established at all. Really on either side now. GamerLegion needs to be on highlight as well. Flashes towards middle, focusing towards B once again. They have not learned their lesson. Biku, 20 kills, 12 deaths. A chance to do a bit more. It's Isak that goes down again towards top of middle. That's the cue. They just have to get him towards B. But guess who's waiting for them? Big boss man, Biku. And he's looking very nimble right now. He's just somehow got so much space to maneuver. It's crazy. He finally goes down, Anders. 3 versus 2. We did say it's a very important round. HeavyGod currently smoked off towards short. Both players there. And Acor will need the flick from hell. They have no idea that both CTs are in this position.
Yeah.
Sneaking through the initial smoke. Spots one. And that should do it. Yes, nice work from Acor. Good awareness on the boost. That's a big round. It's eco territory. You can buy up next with $2,400 if you're the CT side, if you don't invest anything in this particular round. It's tactical timeout territory, and then you want to take a full eco. That's what the book suggests. Anything else, I think, would be a misplay. I don't think you can really bring anything to the table.
Yeah, I agree.
That's 2 losses now, so that means loss bonus into the next losing will be 2,400. So has to be in my opinion, nothing but USPs. Yeah, there we go.
Monstrous round coming out from Acor here. 3 kills in it. Like you said, there's no other way to do it. We have to recontextualize the game once again because it's about to be 11-9, which means at that point OG are 2 rounds away from getting knocked out of the RMR. They will not be qualifying for Copenhagen. In spite of...
Yeah, and there'll be no last chance qualifier either.
No last chance qualifier. It's in spite of the fact that Fiku has put up one of the sickest performances anchoring the B bomb site. Think of how often B bomb site players on this map are just, you know, kind of bored and alone. All right. Hard check there for Snacks as he saw the gun barrel. Regali dreaming of a moment where he could have stopped the bomb from going down and had a bit of a surprise. Not going to happen. Nobody even dies on GamerLegion. 11-9. It's slipping right through their fingers on the OG side. They needed 2 Fikus on this map.
Yeah.
1 for B, 1 for A.
Oh, time is slipping away. They can feel the major is fading into the distance now because, yeah, like you said, 2 more rounds will do it. GamerLegion in a prime spot. Braga, this will be his final tournament with the OG organization. He's moving to Astralis. Wanted to give them this gesture of farewell to take them to the major. Would have been a romantic finish, poetic almost. But yeah, it all comes down to this round pretty much. If they can pick this one up, they're still in the conversation. Regali starting to show some form as well.
Yeah.
17 kills. He's finding those openers towards top of middle, left, right, and center. What have they got cooking? How do they stay afloat here?
Oh my god, it's so quick.
It's not a good start. And it will be Kios to convert the initial damage. Nexus, what can you do? He hasn't had the best showing. 8 and 15. Isolated on the A-bomb side. They've taken a lot of territory this side, Anders. Kios looking live and well.
Smoke up on top right there. HeavyGod, good spray down. Catching Acor completely off guard, but this is chaos right now for the OG side. They have no idea what's going on. The bomb is back in T-spawn right now, but they've lost the bomb side so early on.
It's kind of messy, though, from GamerLegion. I don't think they know what they're doing, quite frankly.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, I think Snacks, probably 9 times out of 10, is going to get that kill. Oh, Regali!
This is the mess of a round. They don't deserve to win this one. They had all that control, that space, and everyone's just running into the choke points. And yeah, at this point, you're just hoping to get a bomb line out of it. And it's all falling apart. Like all of that advantage they had.
They created an opportunity for themselves, but never really, like the communication just broke down at some point in that round. Now it's Isak, 1 versus 4, as he's got the first one. They are doubling up on him, and I think they're going to be able to find him here. Good little headshot. Nexus next. Oh my god, how has he managed to do it? Pulls out the AK and swings for it. He takes the kill. One of the sickest clutches we've seen yet.
What a performance. An absolutely back-breaking clutch. Finally, one of them converts in favor of GamerLegion. They've had so many 1vx situations where they find 3 kills and can't quite finish things off. It was a disastrous round. After getting the advantage, the bomb site under their remit, you'd think, right, they're going to convert this one, but they didn't look like they knew how to close the round out. Isak, he's had enough though. He's going to show you how to win these clutches out. 4 versus 1, absolutely rocks them, and it might be enough to secure the series here. Money is in the bin. Morale will be an all-time low. They can feel the Major just slipping out of the palm of their hands now. Tactical timeout for GamerLegion. The blood will be pumping. One more round will do it, and it doesn't get more tantalizing than this prospect. The money is broken, and so is the spirit of OG.
Surely, yes. He was completely locked in.
That was wild.
Everywhere. That should have never been on the menu at all.
It looked like we were just getting ready for them just to give this one up on the T side because they've just been relying on those sort of moments. But then some magic on the server.
It's such a bizarre round to begin with. From start to finish, Kios, who's been having a really hard time on the map here, he opened up that last one.
That's a straight up like 1v4.
Yeah, it was. And he made it through. Acor starting this round with a kill. They need 4 more. GamerLegion.
It's not been the prettiest campaign on Mirage.
No.
But they've got the job done. Oh, I was about to say he's got the AWP Regali, but it's a scout. That's really not ideal. He's been playing well. But this is all he's got. Flash will come over. It'll make things even more complicated. Acor might have done enough here. The A bomb site's wide open. You're going to assume the connector's smoked off as well. It's going to be very difficult to even access the bomb site. They've got no kits. A 5-on-3 with the bomb down. Make it 5-on-2. Acor, he wants to get every single kill here. Keto, a bump in the road perhaps. But it looks like they've done enough here, and they absolutely have. 2-0 is confirmed. GamerLegion off the back of one of the best clutches we've seen all tournament long. It's Isak that finds him round number 12. And a little bit of a hollow victory. I feel like that wasn't a good performance from GamerLegion, especially in the second half. But still, they got the job done. OG looked like they were panting them. That B bomb site was rock solid. It's Fiku.